With us now is Hilary Topper, and she's the president of HJMT Public Relations. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me on the show.
Good to have you here. I've known you for a while, and one of the things that I know about you is that when social media came on the scene, you jumped. You are at the forefront of that. Tell us about why you decided to make that move for your company.
Sure. I guess it was back in like 2006, and I went to a Council of Public Relations firm seminar. And I walked out of that seminar because they were talking about Twitter and Facebook and all these different things. And I thought, oh my God, this is crazy. This will never take off. About a week later, funny story, my son put me on Facebook as a joke because his older sister was on Facebook. And after that, I got all of these requests from all these media people. And I thought, oh my God, there is definitely something here. So I did a lot of research, and after about a year of research, I had a pile on my desk, and I decided to write my first book called Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Social Media, and that's building business using consumer-generated media. And from that, I've been blogging, and I have a radio show, and I've just been talking a lot about social media and how to get the word out there about your company. And it's just great. I really, really enjoy it.
Now, what do you use for your radio show? It's an internet-based radio show.
It is. It's Blog Talk Radio, and it's called Hilary Topper on Air. And I, interview guests from a woman who talks about having relationships after 70 to a guy who talks about the job market, so we've got like so many different, it's very eclectic and it's so cool. I mean, we just have great guests, and one day I'd love to have you as a guest as well.
I'd be happy to come on and be a guest on your show. So you have the radio show, and you also have the blog, and you also have your website. What happens on your website?
Well, our website, we've made it really interactive, and so if anybody goes to our website, it's hjmt.com, they could download a lot of free information. We've got information about how to blog and how to get the word out there, how to get on the top of the news feed on Facebook. A lot of people try to get on the top and they just can't. So how do you get there? How do you interact with people? How do you engage your audience? And we just put up a new one. It's about, it's a long one. It's about 45 minutes, and it's on inbound marketing. And it tells people how to really, engage and grow your business using inbound marketing as opposed to traditional methods like billboards or advertisements and that type of thing.
I was kind of sad when they took the billboards down, though, on the trip from Long Island into New York City.
I know, I
don't know. There was something that kind of gave it like this character or this feel, and I kind of missed that. But you're right. Things have changed, and there has been a progression, and now people have billboards on their web pages, right?
Oh, absolutely, and that's becoming such a big thing. So, I mean, to make your website interactive and to really get people to keep coming back, we're constantly putting up new offers, new content, so that we try to switch it up. And in addition to that, we just started doing seminars every month in our office on social media and PR and marketing, just to try to get the word out there, help small businesses and really, really try to, engage and try to grow their business using this.
If a small business or even a consumer at home hasn't really jumped onto the social media bandwagon, is it ever too late?
Oh, absolutely not. And
I think that's the biggest fear. Would you agree?
Oh,
people
absolutely.
Are like, oh, I've never done that. I don't know,
I don't know how to do it.
Right. And so they won't even try, but it's not that hard.
I just gave a seminar recently to Syracuse University, and I was telling the kids, the students actually, why it's so important to get involved in social media. I mean, obviously they're all on social media, but what they don't understand is that we've been doing this a long time, way before the internet was popular and social sites were popular. We used to go to networking. We still do go to networking groups. It's just taking that networking on a different level. And I think that once, I was talking to them about that, they got it. And it was great to see that click, And I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, that it's just about being social and about building relationships online.
Well, I would think that you are almost like the person that's the catalyst, if you will, for working intergenerationally, for working on all the different formats, because you're a researcher by nature, and I know that about you. So what you do is you kind of culminate all of this great information and then make it palatable so that people can understand it. So if they wanted to ask you a specific question, can they go through your website, and do you have like an Ask Hilary button?
Oh yeah, they definitely could ask me questions. They can go to my email. It's Hilary with 1 L at hjmt.com. They could Facebook, question me. I'm on Twitter at Hilary25. That's Hilary, Hilary 25, and they can ask me questions there. I mean, I get questions from people throughout all of my social sites, and if you just Google my name probably on almost every site out there.
People will find you. Well, that's what I was going to ask you too. Is there a limit? Like, should we only have like maybe 3 Facebook pages, one for business, one for personal, and one for play? I mean, like, how many things do you think we could possibly keep track of all at once? You're binging, you're pinging, you're twittering, you're this, you're that, you're this or that. Would you say 20? A menu of 20?
I think that if you just have to think about where your consumers are. And if your consumers are all on Facebook, then you need a Facebook page. If they're all on Twitter, then you need a Twitter page, I mean, that's what I think the rule of thumb should be. I don't think you have to be everywhere, because if you're everywhere, you're on it all the time. I am everywhere because I need to be, but I don't think all businesses have to be everywhere. And then in terms of having several different Facebook pages, I tend to just have the one. Mine is personal, professional, it's everything. But I limit what I say in terms of personal. I give people certain things, but I don't talk about everything. I'm not telling people
talk
that
about
I'm
your
going,
laundry detergent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
There you go. So it's good. So you don't have to be everywhere, but you have to be somewhere.
Absolutely.
Excellent advice. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, Hilary's been a great guest on Live It Up. For more information, you can check her out at liveituptvshow.com, talking about things social and talking about you. Thanks so much for being here and for watching Live It Up. Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself too, sometimes even though I have people also now helping me with my social media, at the end of the day, I'm like,